Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a quick message from Spirit. I'm being really called to. So what I want to do first off is thank you guys for being here. For all my subscribers, you guys mean the world to me. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I mean, guys, if you're here and it's the first time you're here, thanks for stopping by. You guys mean the world to me too, because I think that there's something important about spreading our word and spreading our light. And I was really guided to bring the Work Your Light oracle here. So I think that there's a bunch of shit coming through, sorry guys, but you know, we need to prioritize what we're doing. And I think that even while we may be doing things that are not necessarily always on, you know, our spiritual mission, that we still need to make time for them. Okay, so I have the Three of Pentacles that came out, so let's see what that is. And I'm going to ask my team of light to join us: Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael. Any of your spirit guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective, as well as, for some of you, what I heard is my journeying partners. That's interesting. I'm going to ask these to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you that would ask for this as well. And, as well as infinite abundance to you all. I'm sorry guys, I'm in weird state. So there is something we're moving towards, and this is working in partnership as well. This is a Three of Pentacles. This cat is happy as shit in this box, biting it a little bit, you know, playful, knowing that this isn't the last box this cat's ever going to play in. He's torn the crap out of it, but the one coming up, that's the one he's waiting for. So what I heard also is like a killer spectacle. There's 3 treats on the top of this, and this cat gives no shits, right? He's like, yeah, I'm comfortable. Like, there's treats on there. This is my little place I'm going to dwell. This is my home. You have the Seven of Swords as well, and right away I heard fallacies and illusions. And, okay, this mofo's claws are out. Like, Kitty likes to scratch. He's ready to play, and there is a real difference, I feel like, within this cat's beautiful green eyes and this one's yellow. Like, I almost heard like more sinister. So let's see what else. So at the bottom is the Two of Pentacles, and I think that they're coming more in this, maybe even an internal, it could be external. Take the energy how it applies and resonates, guys. So no matter what messages are going to come in, it's still up to you and how you handle the situations that you're in, how you take this message, right? If it resonates, great. If not, disregard it. And I always say, like, the power we have to do it lies at the tips of our fingers, the soles of our feet, and this is something we need to do wisely. So like I was saying, even before, we may be doing things that we know aren't necessarily on our path, but we're kind of in a state of limbo or whatnot. And it is really important to kind of find balance, that even if we're doing things that aren't necessarily mission, we find time for mission. So let me get a little bit of information here on the Seven of Swords. Thank you. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, both in the reverse. Ouch, sorry, I'm like super itchy. And you have the Eight of, this is awesome, the Eight of Swords. So this cat's fucking carefree, happy as and content, destroying the hell out of the bathroom, you know, and this cat is not worried about where the next meal is going to be coming from. Super loved, super happy. And I think that there's, what I heard is carefree too, because a lot of the things where this Seven of Swords energy, as well as in our mind and things that we think we need to do, and really it's like, yeah, but we need to find a little bit more balance. The Two of Wands is in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles as well. I feel like this is making sure we're not going towards things that we know aren't necessarily good for us. We're not going against our own feelings, and that we're not being, what I heard is, led astray or led down a path of ruin. Okay, and I'm not sure who that's for all of us, right? And this can be as easy as something like, you know, knowing with the food here not to eat late at night because you're gonna feel like shit the next day, or, you know, even not to, okay, let's think about booze, right? Not to drink too much because you really want to feel hungover? No, right? So it's all of these things. For some of you, and this may be just some of these substance abuse is here too, but this is so many things could be a substance. And I want to discuss, like, so I love the show My 600 Pound Life. We have the Four of Swords here as well. I have a sneeze coming on as well, but in a 600-pound life, they talked about food, which is, you know, there's rehab as well for food addiction, but if you have a substance abuse, or if you want to stop smoking cigarettes, right, there are plans to help you, and you just don't have cigarettes in the house, but you have to eat, right, because you don't want to go from one disorder to another. Your body still needs fuel, especially on a weight loss journey. You need to eat, but it's what you're eating. And you know, it resonated so much because here it's like, well, this is a really difficult thing. It's a struggle for many people, but food is one of these comforts that you still need to eat. So, take that how it resonates again and apply it to your situation. If it's not yours, disregard it. But it's something that always speaks to me, and Spirit was reminding me. And what they're reminding me is be cheeky about this, dudes. Don't, I think it's where this is like, be picky, be choosy. Don't rush into something that, you know, you jump into because you've allowed a fallacy within your mind, or what I heard is ego, or a wounded part of our soul, or a wounded part of us. This to me also is like this kitty likes to scratch. Like, this isn't necessarily you. This is someone else. And like, this could be, you know, someone else using this little thing, because this is like the toy. He's finally got it. He's not going to let go of it. And those claws are out again. Like, so if you are dealing with someone who claws are out, I think, let's see, what's the advice if somebody is dealing with someone who has their claws out right now? Okay, so 2 cards fell, and I want to show you the one I saw immediately, which was the Sun. You are going to have success here. The bottom is the Moon. Oh my gosh, this is total balance too, because this is what come out, the Sun and the Moon. Both fat cats, man. Happy cats. So let's see what else. Oh, if I can read. I think that's the 5 of Wands. But there's 2 of them. Again with the Sun and Moon. Again with this balance. This is 222, I guess, essentially. But I feel like for some of you, you're waiting. You may, what I heard is spectacle. You may not want to, for some of you, you're not dating or anything like that, because, or you're not going in public. I heard something about like not wanting to make a spectacle. Okay, for some of you, got a couple energies coming through. For the one energy with the spectacle, not wanting to be made a spectacle of, I'm thinking again of my 600-pound life, where it's really difficult to get out to the grocery store, especially when you need to ride like one of those motorized things. And they talk about, my battery's going to run out soon, guys, but there's just messages coming through. They talk about how it's just judged, they feel, and in the grocery store, because again, we need to eat, right? And maybe what they're eating and what they're putting in the grocery cart isn't always going to be the best, and they feel like they're getting judged for it. But the thing is that somebody who weighs like 400 pounds less than them may still have a lot of the same stuff in their cart. It's just about being able to portion control, as well as, for some of us, what I'm hearing is really important is for us to feel in control of ourselves and our cravings and our hunger. One thing Ileana, something, she's a nutritionist with Beachbody, that came up with the 2B mindset, and it's so much on, I even lost what I was trying to say here. Oh, if you know you can't control it as a carb, don't have it in the house. And that's hard, right, when you go buy it. But this is setting yourself some boundaries too, and this is giving yourself some kind of ground rules. And you know what? If you need to remind yourself why you don't have that food in the house, write it on a friggin' sticky note, tape it to the inside of your cupboard where you go something, and remind yourself these things. Because you know what? If they're really your goals, you're going to stick to them. Maybe you might stray, but if they're really your goals, if they're really important to you, no matter what it is in your world, you're going to find a way to make that happen. And I know that whoever you are, this is for me as well, we're not quitters, right? We are strong motherfuckers, and we persevere. And if you don't like my language, I truly apologize, but it's just strangely me coming out here today. But Spirit's like, no, we got your back too, because this Sun is, what I heard is almost untouchable. But do you see the seeds you plant? Do you see those sunflowers? Do you know the reach that you have. I'm getting very, very emotional too because I love sunflowers, but I think that it's so important as well to realize that honeybees love sunflowers. They provide so much nutrients. It's all about ecosystem. It's about interconnectivity. I heard of the land as well as, I'm going to take this, you have the Queen of Wands, right? This is home, this is hearth, whereas this cat's still holding their little toy. But no kitty likes scratch. This hearth fire, this woman, it could be a woman, it could be you, it could be another person. I feel like it's more, you know, this, with again this Four of Swords energy, and not going after, I heard a lonely table, right? No longer being lured into something, maybe not for our highest good. But this fire, so this fire is really important as well. For some of you would hear this, and this is definitely me, you may chop your own wood. So you definitely would have an understanding an interconnectivity of nature as well. So what I heard is like down trees and things like this is what we're trying to go for first, right? Conservation. And it is very important when you've done that kind of hard work to, when you're burning it, there's a real thankfulness of the preparation that you put in to, and then the hard work, right? Because it's not easy. So this is some stuff where for some of you, and again, here's where it's coming through me, like it's time to do some wood for the fall. I know that it's gearing up for that as it's cooling down, and you know, this is also about keeping our body in physical shape so that it doesn't drain the life out of you. It doesn't hurt you when you have to do this hard stuff, because something that you're doing a lot of it all the time. So there's a real understanding of sometimes you gotta trim the fucking claws. Right? Sometimes we have to trim the claws. And this could also be sometimes it's like, you know what? This is even if you have, I heard douchebags, okay, or people around you who are like, I dangle a thing in front of you and I have it. It's like, gosh, take away the importance of that. And remember on the seeds that you plant and the choices you make, because these are very innocent, right? You have the yellow and green eyes, or blue eyes here as well. Oh, the blue eyes on this cat as well. For some of you may have blue eyes, you may be seeing very clearly, or as well here, this is seeing from the heart as well. So there is a real importance, I think, is when we're talking as well. This could come to waiting while we speak, right? Waiting to talk. You have the High Priestess in reverse here, and I think this just goes, don't deny your inner authority, because it only stops your successes. And you also have here the month of May with, I think this is the Five of Cups. So this is, there's still some here, you're still happy, but, green eyes again. So there may be some importance to the month of May as well. I'm going to leave you guys with one little message of light. At bottom I had, and this is my own, but was, where are you being called to journey to? And Imrana, I don't know how to say that. But this is where are you going, and what did I say at the beginning? I felt like my journeying partner. So guys, if you resonated with this, I feel like we are journeying partners, my friends. We are on this journey together, and either welcome aboard or thanks for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to share my light and spread some of those sunflower seeds. Spirit, what parting message would you like to share with us? I'm going to take this one. No. Says, wait, postpone, pause, say no, and then play. So that is, again, like if something doesn't feel right for you, not yours. Stop, turn around, no. Play. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. If you find yourself getting a certain way, do something. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? When you find yourself, I heard as well, doing wounded behaviors or reacting, this is really important. This is where if we see it, we can, no, I don't like that behavior. I need to do something to change my energy so that I'm not projecting that, or I'm not being that energy. Birthing, a new age fell to the floor. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. You can dream it, you can come, and you see this as well. Importance to the spiral. For some of you, I also heard about the meditation process, but this is knowing as well you harness the energy. I'm also being called to tell you guys about, you're already doing it. about fortnight, okay? Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. Wherever you're going, go towards it. If something doesn't feel like it's your true north, judge, is it necessary for me to do? For some of you, there's a storm warning up ahead, and pay attention. There's triangles here as well. This could be, again, this Three of Pentacles. Focusing, knowing that this isn't the forever situation, but not ready to pounce yet. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. My tribe, you are never alone. And if there's a point where you ever feel alone, please talk to Spirit. You know, if you need to talk, you can send me a message, an email. I would absolutely love to hear from you. If this resonated, you can absolutely let me know how it touched your soul. I feel like as well, like sometimes the things that we don't, you can leave in the comment section as well, but sometimes we don't want to put ourselves so out there, or we don't say it because we're still in a vulnerable place, and I just want to say I'm a safe place for you guys. So, one last parting message, keepers of this earth, we are here for a reason. Our path was never meant to be easy, because you can't be built. They're reminding me of like house building. I have not participated fully in like the complete construction process, but it is hard work. It is something that without that work we'd be friggin' homeless. So undervalued in a lot of ways, I think, and important for us all to learn those life skills. But it's hard work. Shit's heavy. You want it done right, it's going to take a lot of time. You can speed up the process, absolutely, but you're going to have cracks in your foundation. So do you want to build something that's going to last 10 years, or something that 3 generations from now they're still going to live in that house? Those are questions you really have to ask yourself, and that's even questions I could ask myself as well. So Spirit is saying this is where it's like, take your time. This is no postpone, because you're still learning lessons right now. So it's maybe not time to jump into a next cycle, but this, I also think, comes to this stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. That's no. Put those, the parts that tell you, again, this is just, I think, no overthinking, first off. Thank you. Trust your path. If you knew where you were supported, what would you do? And leave. And mirror, who or what is triggering you? Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? How can you give yourself some self-love through this journey and trust yourself and take that leap, my friends, towards what it is that if you knew you were protected and you were, if you're divinely guided towards something, it's your path and you're meant to do it. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and if you need to take some self-reflection in times of need or times of overstimulation, or if you're being hella triggered, do that, because this is some of the stuff we need. And then ask yourself, you know what is it I need? Like, I'll share a little piece of me earlier. I was just realizing, like, I've been busy, haven't had much time to myself, and I had to be like, guys, I need a mommy time out. I just feel like I need a mommy time out. And it's one of those things where if you need a daddy time out, mommy time out, just a time out for a few minutes, take it, because it may be something you need. It's going to replenish you, replenish your soul, and make you a little more present when you go back into not your time out zone. Okay? So I love you all. I hope this resonated, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.